Hey my friends, this is Stephanie Rittermouth with Courageous Living. Do you need a break? We all need a break. There are times we need to step back from our personal life and our professional life. We need to take a step back to reset, recharge, rethink, and rewire ourselves. But do we know the signs of when we need to take that break or that vacation? And how do you take a break or a vacation without feeling guilty? I recently just came back from a vacation with my family. And as I was preparing for our trip, I realized it had been almost 2 years since we really took some time away. 2 years for me to take time away, professionally and personally. You see, I needed that mental clarity. I needed to get my spirit, soul, and body refreshed and revived and get back into alignment. And you know what? So did my family. We needed that time. So how do you know when it's time for you to take that break, to take that vacation? How do you do that? How do you take a break? And you see, even though we took our vacation, we planned it all out, we still had some little hiccups along the way. In fact, it was a big hiccup. It was with the car, 6.5 hours away from home. But you know what? I was having a really great time with my family. It was really the perfect trip for them and for me. And I had a decision I could also make during that time. I could let that car problem, which is what it was, eat up my joy, take away my happiness and my peace, or I could come up with a plan. And I did. I came up with a plan how we could continue on with our vacation and still get the car fixed. But I had to make a mental choice. I had to make a choice that this is going to ruin my vacation or I'm somehow going to make it work. So what are some of the signs that you should be looking for when you know it's time to take a break? Well, one, I would say look at the calendar. Look back in the last year and have you seen anything in there where you've taken a day off or maybe a long weekend? If you haven't, well, that might be a sign. But there's some other signs you should really take serious. One is maybe you're having difficulty concentrating, or maybe you become really angry and cynical lately. Maybe your appetite has changed. Maybe you've lost your motivation. Maybe you're feeling kind of down about something. You know, things are getting to you quicker than they've ever gotten to you before. See, these are some of the signs that we need to kind of take serious. You know, you can't sleep at night, you're up all night, stress is eating away at you, and that's why it's so important to take a step back, recognize the signs, and say, what am I going to do about it? So you might be deciding right now, okay, I'm convinced I need some time away, I need to take a vacation, but what do I do and where do I start? I've got some simple steps for you that'll help you transition into that nice break that you need. And the first one is make a plan. You see, start thinking about where do I want to go? How much time away do I want to take? Who do I want to spend this time with? You see, by already making those plans, you can elevate your mood up to 8 weeks before your trip even takes place. You're already getting your body excited about this time away. You're already getting your mind ready for this, rejuvenation that you need. The next thing is to choose to enjoy this time away. Listen, life happens, rain or shine, no matter what happens on your trip, choose to enjoy this time away. The next thing is ease into that routine when you come back from your vacation. Just ease into what that's going to look like. Instead of stressing out, what's on the other side of, this vacation time, all the emails and the bills and all this stuff, don't think about that. Ease into it. Have a routine in place. Say, okay, I'm going to come back a couple days early so I can kind of get some things done around the house, maybe check some emails, but I'm not going to get stressed about going back into my daily routine. And the last thing is, and the most important thing is, do not feel guilty about taking this time away. For years when I was in the corporate world, I would take some vacation time and it ended up being, a working vacation because I always felt like I had to be on, I had to be ready for anything at work that had to happen. And I realized I was feeling guilty about taking time away. Do not feel guilty about this. You may have heard about the oxygen mask rule. This is just like on the airplane. When the mask comes down, they say put the mask on you first, then help the person next to you. Because if you put all your time into them and help them, you may not have the oxygen that you need when you need it the most. And that's the same thing with a trip or a break that you need. It's putting that oxygen on you first, saying, I need to take care of myself, spirit, soul, and body. I need to get my mental clarity back, or I need my joy, my peace back. So until next time, my friend, continue with that courageous life. Be strong and be kind. And remember, take a break.